Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been reflecting back on how crazy the last month has been, and specifically how hard I have worked as your planetary defense commander to do my absolute best. And I have been specifically spelling out this blizzard ice dragon situation that'll happen over the next 5 or 6 days to everybody since February 3rd. And so I have this personal tradition. I have this Texas Viking tradition where I get really drunk. Usually off Jägermeister. Whenever Texas gets hit with a giant ice snow blizzard. And it's rare. So we're moments away from that, I think. It's just my opinion. But it sure feels like Saturn and Jupiter are happy to be moving away from Pluto. And maybe even at the moment, Mercury and Venus feel the same. And if you thought last month was wild, the next month it's probably going to be wild too. We have 3 space agencies, China, United Arab Emirates, and NASA, that have arrived at Mars in the same week. That is so highly anomalous, bro. And you know, there's no law or constitution for Mars. Did you know that? I mean, they signed some space treaty in 2015, but that was more for corporations, and it really wasn't about people. There's no Earth law 100 miles over Earth, man. Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco said they got to close some sites because they're running out of vaccines. I think I'm already drunk in spirit. Yeah. And so I feel like I've done a great job covering this storm way ahead of time. And I spelled it out for everybody. And the asteroids have been whizzing by us like freaking crazy. We had 4 pass less than 1 lunar distance in a 48-hour window. Oh, sidebar. By bikini season, I'd like to bring Cranky Weather Guy back out of retirement. You know, aka also known as hurricane season. And I'm just saying, it feels like since Elon Musk moved to Texas, my ability to communicate with Texas has been lessened. So I guess people take my advice less these days. Anywho, we've had a lot of major crashes in Texas since the storm has started to unfold. Talking multiple 100-car pileups. And, you know, this is a situation that's going to unfold for 5 more days. So let's please try and do better. And part of that is not asking your employees to work and put them in very dangerous situations. Do I need to show you this video? Because I will. So yeah, dude. But I'm stocked up. I got smokes, cigarettes, a little bottle of Jägermeister, 12-pack of beer, a stack of candy bars. And I apologize that my ego is puffing out right now. But I guess I'm my own date on Valentine's Day. And I don't know of anybody else on the planet that spelled it out as well and put as much effort into making sure everybody was prepared so far ahead of time up until this very minute. Now it's like, I'm not throwing my hat in. I'm just saying, like, okay, we're here. There's not much more I can do now, except we can all watch the footage together. Ice is sneaky, bro. And then you get more storms coming in on the West Coast. And then there's like the earthquake and volcano factor. I would guess we will lose more lives to this storm than any hurricane we had in 2020 or 2019. It's going to be a big deal. It is a big deal. I am ready for the name of the game to be fun. I guess that's all I'm saying. Yep, magma moving. I don't know what you expected when you clicked on this video, but this is what you got. And if you enjoy this cup of tea, I think I'm going live later. Hey, speaking of the Palmers They're giving us 1899 and 1905 analogies. Yeah, so like the week of the mini ice age. Very interesting. Fire and ice. Duking it out, bro. And Beetlejuice is still dimming and undimming, which I think is super weird. Like, how weird do you think it would be if our sun just like dimmed 20% for a couple days? That'd be strange. I wonder how it would affect the earth, the earthquakes, the volcanoes, the weather, the wind, the sky, the animals. Yeah, just something to think about. On this Sunday night, and it's President's Day tomorrow. You know how much everybody loves celebrating presidents, right? And we spend the last decade, everybody just celebrating how great the presidents are. Or 20 years, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Holidays are strange. Wait, I've been kind of out of it. Did the Daytona Beach race happen yet? Or no? But yeah, so we got like 5 days of watching a bunch of wrecks, cars flipping over, catching on fire. And then the people who lose power won't be able to watch anything except on their phones, but you better charge your phones. Yes, I stay off the road. And if you don't, well, I guess we'll be here watching what happens next. Dave Chappelle said, the power is in the people. Yeah, but if you keep the people divided, then the people don't really have any power. It can be picked apart by greedy, possibly human-eating Martians. All right, I guess this has a THORnews 2 minutes to midnight Valentine's Day doomsday clock feel to it. That's cool. And you know I love you. Ice, sleet, snow, and rain. Yeah, buddy. And I'd said I thought January and February would be the 2 worst months of the entire year. And so we're almost through them. Well, we're halfway through this month. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, if you're going to put on heavy boots, walk smart and safe, drink some Jägermeister, and put on a bunch of stacks of clothes, but be smart about it, you can go outside and watch Transformers blow in the night. It's a pretty fascinating event. It's almost like lightning. And sometimes it makes really cool and interesting noises. Like if it takes a transformer a long time to actually burn out, it'll be like, and it almost sounds like beings from another dimension are trying to communicate with you. I'm telling you, these icing events can be very interesting, introspective, life-changing events on a spiritual level if you do it right. Oddly enough, the last time I did it, I think, was 10 years ago at the ranch in Mansfield, Texas. And I spent the night hanging out with the horses, Onkaman, and the dogs, Bubba, Sissy, Sassy, Scooter, Bubba. Yeah. And that was when they had legalized synthetic marijuana called K2, and that shit was crazy. They took it off the market at some point, but there was a small window of time. So I just sat out as it dropped like tons of feet of snow and ice. And I was standing out there with the horses for hours. And thanks to that synthetic marijuana, I didn't feel that cold. It was a weird night. Changed my life. And I kept hearing like thousands of tree branches break all night as transformers would blow. It was one of the most amazing, magical nights of my life, but I've had many. And I used to before I got stuck in this foxhole. Oklahoma's getting hit with a bunch of snow too. Yeah. Just thought I'd point that out. This is Dallas, though. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. If you're celebrating, I don't know, people get mad about holidays and stuff. I think Cupid is very mercurial, meaning of the planet Mercury. And that is a planet that's right by the sun. And supposedly can travel in between on a communication level with all the other planets. And the only planet that can do that. Like nobody can kick Mercury's ass. Mercury's that badass. That's what I was talking about. You got Tom Brady talking all crazy. That's just a nickname I give to Brady. BGWX. Here you go, Fort Worth. Your time is coming. That sounds threatening, man. Maybe dial it back a bit. I'm trying to have some fun here. Yep, big snow, though. Denton is one of the coolest cities and towns in the world. I love the DFW area, by the way. Yeah, lots of people in the South are going to be getting ice. And dude, almost a half an inch of ice on anything. And if you blanket that shit, that is a lot of ice, man. And the ice is going to be happening in other states other than Texas. Yeah. But I'm focusing on Texas right now because I want to. It's big, it's scary, and it's pink. It's going to be really cold. Do you ever go to Six Flags and get a pink thing? People who've been to Six Flags and had a pink thing know what I'm talking about. It's a fantastic type of ice cream. All right. Have I mentioned I love my job? Although apparently I'm taking a huge pay cut or hit, or however that works. I have to do better. Is that even possible? Of course it's possible. There's always room for self-improvement. Yeah, I did my best telling everybody where to be ready for like 2 weeks. And now we're here. And so now it's going to be all shit covered in snow, shit covered in ice, shit wrecked, shit on fire, or shit that's lost its power, or broken branches. No, I guess there's a lot of shit we could talk about. Oh man, what if y'all going to fire me next month? Yeah, I got to worry about that now. What if, like, you guys are sending in decent donations and contributions, but they're not just getting to me because my hackers are stealing it all? That's a possibility because, you know, they say the technocrats are like the super powerful people nowadays, and they can do what they want to whoever they want, whenever they want. I don't know, though. They say a lot of shit. You know what's so weird is you can figure the world out before 9/11. Then 9/11 happened, and then just shit got insane all the time. And it was all about, like, everything's about making money, but while selling doom and gloom and fear and just mass confusion. And we're making it through, though. I hope. We'll see. We will reevaluate that conclusion, you know, in the summer. Because if spring sucks and summer sucks, then clearly I was wrong. I've been in the foxhole for too dang long. Brian James, a little wider radar view to show. Yep. Snow. Texas blizzard. It's happening. It's real. And so stay tuned. You know, over the next 48 hours, I'll be acting a little crazy, as I normally do. But hey, shout out to the Grand Solar Minimum guys. They won this week. Yeah, we're definitely in a mini ice age this week. And we're definitely in solar minimum conditions this week. So they can totally have the victory this week. That's what's great about life is you always get new weeks. And we don't know what's going to happen next week. We don't know what's going to happen next month. We don't know what's going to happen next year. And that is what's exciting about 2021. It's filled with surprises. We are in uncharted waters. I hope I prepared us well enough over the last 8 years. We'll find out. I don't know, I'm pretty hopeful, though. I've got more optimism now than I did like in 2018. Isn't that weird? Yes, I guess it is. But I don't know. I've always had optimism. I'm a Sagittarius, just like our galaxy Sagittarius, hey? So, like, I don't know. I'm just always filled with optimism. And I think being optimistic and positive helps. But definitely having a sense of humor, man. Having a sense of humor will save you almost every single time. Having a sense of humor is like the second next best thing to God or Jesus. You know? My opinion. You can have your own opinion. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Congratulations. You're welcome. Yeehaw. Did I mention I'm super grateful that you are awesome? Well, if I didn't, I am super grateful that you are awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure earthquakes and volcanoes are going to be a pretty big player over the next 5 years, man. What are we going to do about it? Maybe nothing. Maybe we're going to work together finally. Well, stay tuned. Did I mention the Floridian tornadoes? Yeah, they happened. All right. I'm going to wrap this one up. That's what I do. Peace out. May life be good to you. God bless everyone. Stay cool. And happy whatever day.